Brought to you by...
In the midst of the creative process, we all reach moments of doubt, blocks of time in which our fear gets the better of us, and causes us to question whether or not we are capable of seeing it through. It's during these times, most of all, that we have to dig deep, find the encouragement from others, and more importantly, within ourselves to push forward, force away the fear, and come out on top. For me, this has always been a struggle, and I've turned to moments in cinema that inspire me to keep moving forward. In regards to this, there is a moment that comes to mind in Greg Brewer's Hustle and Flow that has always resonated strongly with me. We are brought into this scene by a scrawny little man named Shelby, played by DJ Qualls, as he explains the concept of the hook, the part in the song usually leading into the chorus that is meant to grab listeners' attention and reel them in to keep them listening. The hook is often repetitive, easy to dance to, and rhythmically appealing. There's a direct contrast here, as the tension in this room is palpable. Our protagonist, DJ, sits across the room reeling with agitation. His head hangs low and his foot taps violently. Shug is visually shaken by the thought of what she is being asked to do. The very idea of putting her voice out there with the potential to be heard by who knows how many listeners. Anybody who has ever been put under pressure can understand how she feels in this moment. Fearing the temper of DJ, fearing letting him down, and most of all, fearing the idea of failure. Throughout this scene, everyone is sweating, in this dingy house with no air conditioning on a hot Memphis day. But we get the sense that in this moment, the tension is high. They are sweating for a whole different reason. But still, Shelby encourages her that she can do this. The discomfort in this moment is so strong, for so many different reasons. For DJ, this moment is make or break. All of this time dreaming and wishing he could become something more than just another hustler has finally led him to attempting to reach for something he previously thought was unobtainable. For Shug, this is a chance to be part of something, to step out of her comfort zone and to do something with herself that she and DJ can be proud of. It's a moment that shakes her to her very foundations and makes her question her self-worth. For Nola, this moment is a bit different. She sits by during all this with jealousy, wanting desperately to be part of something more, wanting more from life than she has ever had, and now watching those she loves most striving for the same goal. Throughout this early part of the scene, DJ's presence lurks out of focus beside Shug, as a looming reminder of her discomfort. As she begins to try and sing the lyrics, he starts to sense her hesitance, and in his own way, coaxes the courage out of her through his stern insistence. Some might look at this look that she gives him as fear of what he might do to her if she were to fail. But I see this as her realizing how passionately he cares about this. He comes closer to her in this moment, into her forefront, and causing her, in a way, to face her fear head on and belt out the words with everything she has. Immediately, there's an energy that is felt between them, an electricity that is almost primal, psychosexual in a way. It ripples through the room, and each of the others begin to feel it too. But it isn't until a few scenes later that I think she feels it the way they do. When she hears her voice mixed back into the song, and her emotions take over, causing her to realize that she is indeed capable of so much more than she ever realized before, and that she can be more and strive for more than the hand that life has dealt her. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching. I'm sure some of you out there have a differing opinion about this scene. Some of you might have your own views on what this one means. But just remember that these thoughts are my own interpretation and should be treated as such. If you enjoyed this video, please consider showing us your support on Patreon, so that we can continue making tons of different kinds of content for you guys to enjoy. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you aren't already. Click that little bell if you want to be notified on all of our future uploads. And as always, stay safe and keep embracing film.